Hi guys, just a note to say before we start in the video, a massive thank you for helping me hit 600 subscribers. My goal is to hit 1,000, so if you could please hit the subscribe button. It's a completely free way to help me get the channel out there to more people, help it grow, and every like and subscribe helps the YouTube videos reach more people through the YouTube algorithm. So if you could take a moment and just hit the subscribe button and hit the like, that would be really appreciated. So here we go into the video. So here we have the Dacia Duster, my 22 facelift model. So we've got a new signature light design on the front here. This is the Prestige model, so you've got the diamond cut alloys, which again have had a redesign. New to the Dacia range, this orange is called the Valencia orange. I think you'll agree it's a really nice striking colour. Being the Prestige, you have the rear sensors, rear parking camera, as well as front camera and 2 in the wing mirrors. Another feature of the facelift is the redesigned rear lights. So rather than the cross, we have these here. So the Dacia Duster has a quite a myriad of engine lineups. So you can have the 1 litre turbo, 90 brake horsepower, 6-speed engine. You can have a 1 litre turbo, 100 brake horsepower bi-fuel engine. A 1.3 engine that's 130 brake, which production has just started for the 22 models. And you can have the 1.3, 150 brake auto. So those are your petrol lineups. And then for your diesel, you've got a 1.5 diesel engine, which is a staple for the Dacia and Renault brands. So the My 22 Dusters also have now had a new multimedia system with a new screen, as you can see, a new layout completely, and a new operating system, which kind of brings it in line with the new Stepway and Sandero in terms of system. As you can see, this one, being the Prestige, has got navigation. The levels below will have a similar screen, so the Comfort will have the same screen, but it won't have nav built in, but you have got the wireless smartphone integration. The other features being radio, so we've got a DAB radio here, which you can control at the top here. You've got volume controls on the side. And then, yeah, sources up the top. So we've got FM, AM and DAB, so we'll leave it on DAB. We've got a list section we can scroll through, all in alphabetical. So we're on radio 1, we click presets, hold it down onto box 1, and it saves it as a favourite. Any point, you can press the house button here, and it will return you to this screen. Media, so this is if you had anything connected via Bluetooth or USB, and you can play your music through there. Your phone section is obviously all your contacts, etc. And then vehicle goes through your settings. Driving eco as a mode will basically score you on your driving. You can get a big clear trip report, and we can reset the trip by pressing here. Eco scoring, as I say, will score you on your driving, as you see, because I've reset it. It's all now back to 5-star. And then eco coaching will basically tell you what the car feels like you can do better to get more MPG out of the vehicle. Little back arrow in the bottom here, or you press the house. And then your overall settings in the section here, and you can go through all your audio, display and stuff like that. Right, so to pair the wireless smartphone integration for Apple and Android CarPlay, we start by pressing smartphone on here, device, and then plus device up in the top corner here. It will come up asking to add device. You click OK, and you'll see it's searching. So on my phone, I've got the Bluetooth settings actually open here. And then here we go, it's popped up. So we tap on there, and it will ask you to enter a code, which basically is just saying 710364, which matches up with the phone. You click pair. It will ask if you want your contacts to sync, which I do. And there we are, it says connected. And then asks if you want to launch Apple and Android CarPlay. I want to launch that, and you'll see it brings it up here. So I've got my maps, etc. And then these are the apps that you can have. For example, Amazon Music, BBC Sounds, Spotify, and you can just play it all through here. So we have a further section of controls below the screen here. The A with a circle is to turn your stop-start off. So on a manual version, if you go into neutral and take your foot off the clutch, the engine will cut out. When you re-engage the gear, the engine starts back up. If you don't like it, you can turn it off. With the auto, it will do it automatically, and again, you'll just turn it off. Eco mode will reduce your acceleration but save you on fuel. So one of those things, it's good if you're up to speed on a motorway, for example, where you're not needing acceleration. You're already there, so you put it on, it will just put the engine into a more economic way of driving. Hazards, lock the doors for the exterior, so you can set that to lock automatically when you drive past 6 miles per hour, just by holding it down when it's on. And there you go, you heard the little beep, auto door lock engaged. So now, as soon as you go past 6 miles an hour, the doors will lock and no one will be able to open them from the outside. If you want to let someone in, you just press that to unlock it. Or if you don't like it, you hold it down and turn it off again. And there we go. And it says auto door lock off on the dash there. This is to turn your parking sensors for the rear off. And this is to bring up your multi-view camera. So on the Prestige, you have 4 cameras, front, rear, and in both wing mirrors. Like so. Obviously, if you go into neutral, if you go into reverse, the rear camera comes on. If you go into forward, the front camera will come on. Further down, we have your aircon controls. So by spinning this round, you've got your fan speed, middle is temperature, and your right hand side is your fan direction. If we press in this middle one, you'll see the auto lights up. So it'll read what the temperature is outside and do the opposite. So a nice hot day, you'll get nice cold air and vice versa. Quick demist front, rear, aircon on and off, and cycle air within the vehicle. As we come further down, you will see you've got a Bluetooth connection, a USB connection, and then a 12 volt power there. This one is an auto. So as you can see, the automatic comes in a 1.3 engine that's 150 brake horsepower. And you've got park, reverse, neutral, drive, and then you can flick over to semi-automatic should you desire. On the steering wheel here, we have cruise control and speed limiter controls. So by pressing these, you will turn it onto cruise or speed limiter. So by pressing the top, you'll see speed limiter comes on, or if I press the one below, cruise control comes on. And then you press set and it will set the speed you are driving at. If you brake, so with cruise control, if you brake, accelerate or change gear, it will cut out the cruise control. You're back in control. Once you've done your change of gear or acceleration, whatever you needed to do, if you want to go back to the speed you're at, you simply press RES or resume and it will take you back to the speed you were going at. On the other side here, this is just voice activation for smartphone, and then these cycle through on the dash here. So average mile per hour, distance with that you've driven in this journey, range with the fuel you've got, current MPG and average MPG, and then your overall miles. Just saying the vehicle system is all okay, and tyre pressures you can initialise by long pressing the button down. And then this is just your temperature, and you can have it clearly defined, your digital mile per hour. Left hand side, obviously we've got revs, and right hand side we've got mile per hour and kilometres. Auto lights, and then we've got your wipers on the right hand side. Over to the side here, you select left or right with this and move the joystick around, and that will change your wing mirrors. And this is to turn the blind spot warning on or off. And then we've got a stalk here, which is your Bluetooth stalk, so you can up and down volume. Middle one is for answer an M phone call and mute. and then the top scroll through your source for your radio. Electric windows, so for the Comfort and Prestige you have front and rear electric windows. In the Essential you will only have front electric, and then this locks the rear windows for the Comfort and Prestige. Down here you have a filler cap opener. Another new addition to the 2022 models are you have this armrest here with a drop down storage. The old Dusters did have a bolt-in seat armrest. It did feel a little bit flimsy, so this is a really nice improvement to have. Round on the driver's side, you have got here to turn off the airbag for the passenger seat on the front if you did have a small child in your front seat. Another addition to the Prestige model on the 2022s is you have heated seats, and that is for driver and passenger. So cloth seats, heated. And then you've got the height adjustable pump on the side here to raise the seat. Good storage space in the front doors here. Can fit a drinks bottle in. Into the rear seats, we have got Isofix. You'll notice they're color coded to the vehicle. So you've got Isofix on the 2 outer seats. 3 full seats. You've got 2 USB points in the rear now, which is a really nice feature. A fair amount of storage in the doors, and then obviously the front ones, as I showed you before, can fit a nice drinks bottle in as well. Duster comes with a really nice big boot. As you can see, we've got a lot of depth there. The drop down's not too severe. It's about a hand width, so things for dogs like that, it's not too bad. You've got top tether there, which are those little hook points. We have a power output in the back there, so if you need cool boxes, fans, that kind of thing. To access the bonnet, we're on the passenger side under the glove box. We pull the lever up here. So this engine here is the 150 auto. So oil for dipsticking in, your coolant levels and screen wash over there, your coolant levels and waters over there, and then we've got our screen wash for the Duster up in the top here. Your battery pack here. In terms of finding your tyre pressures, they are on the driver's door and a sticker here. If you've got to this point in the video, then you've really liked what I've kind of put out there. So if you could please hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.